What's going on, everyone? My name's Luke Whitehill. If you're new around here, make sure you consider subscribing to the channel. If you like the content that I'm producing, drop a like down below. And if you want to get involved in a conversation, also drop a comment while you're down there as well. So the other day I made a video which I just want to say thanks to everyone who watched it, who liked it, who commented on it. You really helping the channel out massively. So you know, that's great. Really means a lot to me. So thank you.
Thank you all. Your love has broken the curse and freed my soul. I'll never have to kill again.
Really? Nah, I'm just screwing with you.
So yeah, I made a video the other day and it was about investing with small amounts of money. And yeah, as I said, got an absolutely great response from everyone. But I mentioned that when I started my investment journey, I lost over 50% of my portfolio in one trade. And I wanted to share that lesson so you didn't make that same mistake if you're looking to get into investing as well. So back in 2018, I bought a company called Chronos Group. Now, at the time, medical marijuana was just being created, and it was, you know, I thought it was going to completely change the world. And I'm going to show you now over on my DJero portfolio exactly what happened and where I messed up. So just over on my laptop now, you'll see just a download of my DJero portfolio and my transactions that I made on this Chronos Group company. So you'll see back in 2018 in July, I decided to buy 10 shares valued at $6.09 each. So the total trade cost me £46. What happened is, as you'll see over on this chart over here on Google, so I bought them around about here. So $6 I bought them for, and they spiked within a matter of weeks. Now that was great, but then they had a little bit of a shortfall after that. But then from October to March, they were just, you know, on a different level. A lot of hype around this stock, and I decided to invest more. So as you'll see here, in February, I decided to buy a total of 30 shares, costing a total of £461. So my total investment in this company for 40 shares was just over £500. I bought these additional investments based off greed and hype. Now that was, you know, a big no-no, and that's what I've learned now. And as you'll see from this chart here, from March 2019, it just fell off a cliff, and it kept stumbling down, and I thought it was going to recover. It didn't recover, and that's because I didn't know a lot about this company, and I decided to keep my money in. I should have got out of it at around about the end of March when I could see things were going really bad, but decided to stay in. Sort of balanced itself off a little bit in June, but then after that it come down dramatically, and then I decided to get out of this trade. All in all, I decided to cut my losses in November of 2020. So I sold all of my 40 shares for £216. Now my total investment was just over £500. So my total loss on this trade was nearly £300. Now that's probably, well, it's well over 50% of my investment lost, and that was because of greed and buying in on a hype stock. So I decided to sell my shares just as they were picking up a tiny bit. They recovered a little bit, and I decided to get out whilst I can, to be honest with you. So I decided to sell them in November 2020. Since then, they've raised to about $13 or $15 each. I just wanted to get out of the trade and invest in better companies, which I knew would get me a better return going forward. So you might wonder why I'm sharing this with you. Not a lot of people share the losses publicly, but you know, I believe that a lot of people could learn from this.
I didn't process none of that shit.
I messed up on the number one rule of investing, which is diversification. If you want to be in it for the long game, I put majority of my money into one stock, into a hype stock, which, you know, hit a ceiling and then absolutely fell through the floor. But from that, I've learned a lesson. I no longer, you know, deal with them sort of companies. I'm investing for 5 to 10 years now. I do a lot more research on the companies before I even think about putting a penny into it. There's also a lot of companies that I come by that I think will be great opportunities, but I don't invest into them until I have a good solid foundation on what they actually do and where I see them going. And that's because I'd rather miss out on an opportunity than be part of another you know, a bad deal like I was in on Chronos Group. So I hope you take something away from that. If you're looking to get into investing but don't want, you know, the big risks like that, then I'd suggest looking at Moneybox and Plum. These are two really good apps that I've been using for a good few months now. Your transactions to the nearest pound and invest the money into various index funds and ETFs. Another two platforms that I use is Trading 212 and DeGiro, which you've just seen then on my portfolio. But yeah, if you're looking to get into investing, have a look at them two apps. They're really good. And then, you know, you can build your knowledge from there to then look to invest into single companies or your own index funds, and hopefully get a lot more gains. So I hope you took something away from this. If you liked the video, drop a like down below. If you're not subscribed, consider it. And, you know, if you want to get involved in the conversation, drop a comment down below. But I really hope you took something away from this. And yeah, thanks for watching my videos. Catch you in a bit.